in the market for a top level performance SUV, there's a BMW X6 here, and it is an X6M, which means it is the sporty version of it. So inside here lies a 4.4 liter twin turbo V8 that gives you blistering power, 567 horsepower, 750 Newton meters of torque, and power is transmitted via an 8-speed automatic transmission to all the wheels. And of course, this is an all-wheel drive system, and it is electronically controlled so that more power is pushed to the rear wheels, because this one is a performance SUV. So if you're interested in buying this one, the asking price starts at 12.5 million shillings, and of course it is negotiable. Okay, so we can start from the front here. You can see you have this X6 badge in here. You have adaptive LED headlights, you have your headlamp washers, you get a number of fog lights, and of course on the lower side you see you have a lot of these spaces here that are left open to ensure maximum air entry into the engine, because a car of such power needs maximum air for maximum performance. On the last section, you notice that we have these carbon fiber trims on the front bumper. This to add on the value of this car and also to reduce on the weight of this vehicle. You can see all this grille. There's a lot of opening to ensure maximum air entry. I love this kidney grille shape here on the front. Of course, you're being reminded that this one is a BMW, so that you might think it's not any other thing. So by myself, I think this is one of the most the most performing crossover SUV in the Kenyan market or in the world. If you want the GLE, there's a GLE here. I think this one also is a good vehicle, but if you want beautiful stuff, I think this one, to me, it doesn't look like a performance vehicle, but this one is the GLE 400D, which is pretty good. Yeah, and we're still back to this BMW X6. Now, first of all, I'll have to apologize because of the quality of the video. We are shooting against the light, so you get a lot of saturation, but anyway, I'll get to show you that. So this one is an X6M. As you can see from these badges here, some nice looking taillights here at the back. You have this mini spoiler here, no wiper on the back side. You have that aerial fin, at least for antenna functioning and all that. And then on the lower section, you notice that you still have a lot of carbon fiber. Some of it is damaged because it's a little bit on the lower side, which is pretty nice. And then also you get quad exhaust, two on the right, two on the left, and then of course you have a number of sensors for added safety. I'll show you the interior also briefly, but before that, let us check it out and see what we have on the exterior. Now, the side profile also is pretty good. It looks a little bit shorter as compared to the Mercedes-Benz GLE, but because I'm a Beamer kind of person, I think I'll still always go with a BMW X6. Now, down here we have these snow and ice tires. I guess whoever was using this car before lived in an area where you get a lot of snow, so you get ice and snow tires, low profile tires. Also, you get these massive alloy wheels, blacked out of course, 21 inches. On the inside, you get this M competition massive brake discs with 4 pistons inside them, and you have these massive brake discs with perforations to ensure maximum braking and also easy cooling of these brake pads, because yeah, it is it is what it is. These are performance car, so these brakes tends to get very, very hot. Inside here, you get a double wishbone suspension to ensure maximum comfort, and also you still get the coil and springs on the inside also, and you also get active dampers, yeah, at least to get rid of all that because of the power that you get from this vehicle here. You get some air vents also, because these ones are M performance, so aerodynamics in this car is very, very crucial to ensure that you get maximum performance out of this vehicle. The side mirrors is carbon fiber, of course, and you have active blind spot monitoring system. I don't know if you can see it from here. There's this triangular part here, which has the active blind spot monitoring system. Let me take you through the interior, because at the back you can't see much. It's kind of dark. I don't know why my camera can't actually adjust to the difference in the lights. No side skirts, which is pretty nice. You have some good ground clearance here. Let's enter the interior. So let us access the interior of this car. Starting from the door, you have this nicely designed door here. It feels a bit heavy because it's a BMW, and we all know German cars usually have some kind of heavy doors. I think that is for maximum protection. So on the top side, you have this leather finish, red stitching on them. On the lower side, you have this red leather finish, some nice stitches on this part. Also, you get a lot of leather, more leather here, a lot of stitching. But on the lower side, instead of the common plastic that most cars usually use, you still get some leather wrapping on it. On the inside, you get a lot of storage space, but of course, this is just for maybe a water bottle and a few other things. It's not for your cups. Power door controls, which is pretty good. Almost all cars have these features, and also you have electronic tailgate opener here. Now you have the Bang and Olufsen. What is it? Bang and Olufsen infotainment system. Yeah, the infotainment system in this car is absolutely beautiful, man. The sound quality that you get inside here is of premium quality. Okay, this is a car that it is a luxury car, and you're putting down a lot of money to purchase it. So the infotainment system or the sound system in this car has to be top of the range, which actually it is. On this part, you have this plastic finish. It looks like wood trims, but of course it is not. And then now this is the interior. This is how it is. You have these black and red seats with some contrasting stitches, at least to bring out the color in it. And these seats are adjustable in 14 ways to suit your sitting style. You see you have multiple controls for these seats. All of them are electrically controlled, and of course you have 2 memory seat settings to store your controls here. So it's only limited to 2 people. Some other cars like Mercedes-Benz usually have 3 slots for your memory seat settings. Now you have some nice finishing here. You can see you have some spaces. You have the M badging over here. The headrest also looks good, but you eventually get yourself these racing seats, okay? Because in other words, this like a racing car. Now let us check it out the inside. All right, starting from here, you have your headlight controllers. These are how they are. This is pretty simple, straightforward. Some nice air vents. On the lower section, you have a little bit of a storage space, maybe to hide 1 or 2 things, but it's not the largest of them spaces. On the inside here, you have this leather wrapped steering wheel with some M stitches on the inside, carbon fiber trims on the steering wheel, and of course you see this one is an M performance. Okay, circular finish here at the center, cruise control setup here, controls for the infotainment system. You have paddle shifters because this is a sporty car, so it's easy to replicate driving a manual car. The clusters are good. Unfortunately, I don't have the key as per now, but as you can see, the top speed of this car is 330 kilometers per hour, but good luck on getting to that. So this car is electronically limited to 250 kilometers per hour, but without the limiter, you can hit up to 290 kilometers per hour, but you know, you have to be warned, driving at high speeds could be dangerous to you and other road users. So if you're going to drive that fast, make sure you are very considerate. Okay, you get heads-up display on the dashboard. That comes as standard. You have some nice it's some rubbery finish with some cool stitches on them. Nice speakers, an 8.5-inch infotainment system, which is of course a full touch screen. Down here you have some nice air vents. On the inside you have push to start, and then down here you have your dual zone climate controls, which is pretty simple and easy to use because it uses these physical touch buttons. You notice that the seats are heated and cooled using these buttons. For the front passenger, you have your heated seat button, and you can cool it using this other button here. Same with the driver's seat, and of course you have all sorts of control here at the center. Down here you have some more storage space. You have 2 cup holding space, additional storage space there, 12-volt output, maybe to charge 1 or 2 things for you, which is pretty good. And then of course you can still cover this part here. The center console is good. As you can see, build quality is pretty nice. Leather finish on them with some cool stitches. I can see these contrasting colors, black and red, at least to bring out the quality in this car here. A very nice gear shifter. Controls for the infotainment system right here. More controls for you. Traction control. You have these active dampers for maximum performance. Steering wheel control, among many other controls for this car here. Electronic parking brake. A slot here maybe to put your key and all that. And then of course you have a split center console where you can put a few things for you. USB slot, auxiliary output, and that's it. That's what you get inside here. So it's pretty simple, clear and easy, which is actually very nice. And then you have that nice finishing on the dashboard. You can see that you have this X6M edition black fire. Okay, so I think it's black finish with some chrome finish inside here. And also you have these nice leather seats for the front passenger. These are M performance seats also. And on top you have this sunroof on the top side. Unfortunately, it can only be opened electronically, and as per now, we don't have the key. So yeah, that's a downside to reviewing a car without a key. More controls on the top side. Lighting is of a challenge. On the top side, you have a sunroof opener, SOS button, and LED lightings for the interior. And then also you have this sun visor storage space. Okay, yeah, so I'll take you to the back. Let us see what we have in the back side, and then we call it a day. The back side is also quite nice, but as you can see, it is a little bit squeezed. So being a passenger in a sporty car like this might be a challenge, but it is what it is. The back door also is it has a good build quality, a nice door handle, 2 speakers here, more storage space. You get M badgings here, so that as you get into this car, you know what you're getting yourself into. The backside is pretty comfortable. I love these leather seats. They are heated and cooled also, with a center armrest here with 2 cup holders, and you have an additional tray here to put maybe, I don't know what can fit inside here, which is it's okay. I have no issue with that. Back here you have some nice air vents, controls for the ACs here at the back, some more storage space, and you have 2 12-volt output for you to control maybe to charge your accessories also. So the backside is pretty nice. Some pockets here to put a few things, LED lighting for the backside, and then of course I think the headroom here is a little bit squeezed. Yeah, you can say that. You can agree on that. And as you can see, I can't get clear view of this car, so unfortunately, you guys, you'll forgive me for that, because this is not how to do a car review, but it is what it is, again. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, also the wheel arcs are quite large. So it has some good. Okay, acha niachie hapo. Tailors ziko fiti, can open the tailgate electronically. And yeah, we had seen the backside of this car. Everything is nice. I love everything about this BMW, but yeah, the performance is what thrills. 567 horsepower, 750 Newton meters of torque is what you get out of this BMW X6M. Okay, so yeah, if you're interested, hit me up. Let us see what we can do, and let us call it a day. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know the review is not the quality that you might wanted, but yeah, getting a key to this car is a bit of a challenge. Yeah, my mode also is off, so we'll call it a day, and as always, see you in the next one. Thank you so much.